Oh, you said y'all are? Hey, y'all. We're here. It's only 3 of us today. Yeah.
Shout out to our other people, you know.
Shout out to Tia.
Wish y'all could be
Victoria.
here.
We miss y'all.
We miss y'all.
Get well soon.
Oh.
And Victoria, our blessings and our prayers go out to you and your family.
Definitely. We still love you. I still love you.
They beefing.
They'll patch it up. They'll patch
They
it up.
beefing. Oh, we ain't got nothing. We is half set up. Can I have this? You need that?
We thugging
Give me
today.
that one. We definitely out
We
here.
definitely on Burlock today.
Man, Zoo.
No organization or nothing.
You need this?
Y'all excited? I'm by myself. This crazy. With
No,
this
she
type
aint
of
by
topic.
herself.
Oh, tag
This
team.
type of topic.
No, she ain't by herself.
Y'all got
We got some announcements, y'all.
What's the
I
announcement?
don't
We
know.
got some
I
announcements.
don't know how
What's
Tone
the
got this screen, man. Tag team.
What's the announcement?
Back again. Check it the record. Let's begin.
Y'all,
We about to start bashing today.
ooh, bashing.
No, I'm just
I'm like, I'm not here for that.
right.
Man, that's how much we missed y'all, man.
Yeah, it feel like we've been gone 2 months. I was just telling Warren.
Don't it?
So Miss Tia is not here and Miss Victoria is not here, but y'all with us in spirit, and we hope y'all watching.
Yeah.
So can you tell them what the topic is gonna be for today?
Yeah, so we say that shit, and I hope y'all gonna say that shit. Okay. But it's why do women cheat? First of all, I would like to say shout out to Sukiana. She wants to be classy now. She doesn't want to do the hoochie stuff no more. What? Y'all just waiting on them comments for them to say something slick, huh?
No,
I'm just saying she just
Why
you
y'all
know
watching
she
the screen?
it ain't
like
she
that?
just changed her mind all of a sudden. You know, I mean,
I was
hey,
gonna say it ain't too late for that.
For her to what?
She got sex tapes, all kind of stuff. Is it too late for her to change her image?
I don't think so. You think so?
what made her
Is
change?
she single or is she with somebody else?
She's single.
I don't know. That perspective about her is kind of out there already. You think she can change the narrative?
Wow. So you saying because she was?
I saw like 2 sex tapes, so that's why I say that.
Oh, so you say a woman when they do sex tapes, they do OnlyFans stuff like that, you can't come back.
Not with me.
Oh,
Not with me.
there.
But I'm just one man. That's just one
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dudes that probably don't care, but me, no, I'm cool on that.
Okay, I respect it.
Can it come back off of that?
Yeah, if you like really kind of exploit yourself that way, can you
I
come
think
back?
not so. I think they can, but not so soon. I think it's just.
I know
it's
she was
fresh.
just like 3
She got to let it marinate a little bit. You know, soak.
I can feel that. I can feel that.
Soak her.
But what I saw her doing on camera is gonna
Soak
be
her family jewels.
It's gonna be etched and sketched in my brain for a long time. So I can't get that image out of my
Right.
head.
Well, you know what you might mean is the image out of your head, meaning for you, meaning like if it was a woman that you was gonna choose.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Not meaning.
I mean, it's like it's almost in a way of Kim Kardashian when she had the sex tape with Ray J.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it was a lot of people that was clowning Kanye when he first got with her.
Right, definitely.
And he wasn't taking it too great anyway. He was attacking paparazzi like Kanye or Ray J's over there having breakfast. You got the choking dude. So it was, you know, it gets real sensitive, especially not just knowing that your woman was with somebody else, visually seeing it.
Yeah.
Everybody can't handle that, man or female.
Yeah, that definitely if you're insecure, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and if you're insecure too.
But she could definitely change it around though, because some of it was just based upon her perception that she was putting out there for her a character. I think.
Yeah, because everything
for TV and
everything kind of, especially like in the celebrity world, everything kind of disappear. I'm thinking about 2 weeks to a month.
Nigga, that shit ain't never disappeared.
No, I'm meaning like
no.
But online, it's for kind of.
They're never gonna stop talking about that.
It's kind of fair.
I mean, it's gonna really take her to have some courage and just stay strong, stick to it, instead of just, oh, they talking about me, I'm gonna go back to that. If she stick to it.
But she entitled to do whatever she wanted to do because she was engaged.
She was?
Yeah, she was engaged because she.
With that guy.
Yeah, she don't love him hip hop. I know she was engaged. I don't know what they were.
Little chubby hood dude. That's true.
Why you gotta be
no, because he was. So
you have to throw chubby.
He wasn't like huge or anything. He was just like a little chubby. I was just trying to get him a description. So
shots fired at the chubby, man. See how she do me.
Shout out to all the chubby dudes.
That is not
true. Y'all get a lot of pum pum. We know y'all. Women like teddy bears.
Trying to bring us back.
But we talking about why do women cheat. This is a serious topic. And I think it's more serious than ever, being that there's so many women saying that they don't want to be in traditional or monogamous relationships anymore.
Yeah.
So they're getting in relationships and cheating. Why?
Well, you the woman up here. How, can we get your opinion first?
I'm
What
no
you
cheater.
Well, you can.
Huh?
Well, you
I'm
can.
no cheater.
Well, you can
You
give.
don't
Well,
know
you can
any?
give. You can give what you think it could be the reason.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah. So there's several different reasons. I know lack of communication.
Mhm.
It's boring. A lot of said it was boring.
Yeah.
Boring environment. It could be sex, bad sex.
Mhm.
It could be money. He just ain't got enough money.
Got enough funyuns.
Yeah, it could be shit, emotionally. Like a lot of men aren't romantic or emotional, so that could be a huge
Mhm.
piece. I can go on and on, but what's up? Y'all got cheated on before? What's up?
I ain't never got cheated on, not knowingly, but everybody think of cheating is different forms of cheating. Like I feel like cheating is anything that you can't do in front of me.
Oh, okay, so maybe we should have.
So if I leave the room and then you shoot that text, and when I come back, you put your phone down, like, hey, I've been waiting on you to come out the bathroom. That might be cheating.
So
damn near.
Is your reaction the same? Is because I had the debate in my household before.
Mm-hmm.
Is anything that you like what you just said? Is it all the same?
No.
Oh.
You meaning like when I had the same
like,
energy if I catch her in the bed versus catch her on the phone?
Yes.
Hell no.
Because we definitely had that debate a lot of times. It's levels. I believe it's levels, and
it is more. It ain't the same. It ain't the same.
Okay.
Now you ain't gonna come over and flip the table over. You see her catch her on putting her phone down from a text. You might just be like, who was that?
Yeah.
But you come in the bed, you gotta flip. You got to do something.
Right. So, and that's what I'm saying. But you got a lot of women that feel like you having a conversation inappropriate with a conversation with another female is just as bad as y'all laying down in bed and having sex.
Whoa. I need to know if Tay feel that way.
Have your partner, your mate having a friend of the opposite sex?
No,
we're not
it's a
saying
difference
that.
between a friend and it's a difference between you having inappropriate conversations with somebody. A friend would mean I would think that I would know about this person, I know about this dude. But we talking about like he said, you go through your woman's phone or you just see something inappropriate because you know what I'm saying. Everybody ain't new to that bubble popping up and saying partial. You know what I'm saying? Seeing partial of the text message.
You don't have bubbles.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yes, I do.
I'm finna see.
I do.
Bubbles. You got green bubbles.
No, but if you text me, when y'all text me, y'all gonna see the text message gonna go across the thing. So let's say you sitting there,
my iPhone TV, people in the building,
and you say, and it say, hey baby, and you and your girl together.
Nah, you ain't hitting like an iPhone.
Oh, he mean like that little thing pop up.
Hey, we talking about
them actual dots.
I thought you were talking about the bubble within the text message.
Yes, you can.
You don't have that.
Yes, I do. Why you texting somebody? Yes. I don't know how y'all just.
You did not see us texting.
Like Samsung is just like
you seen us
extreme wireless on
we give you an iPhone for your birthday.
Yeah.
What y'all like?
Your birthday. When is his birthday?
I don't know.
But you got a lot of people that feel like it's the same thing. Inappropriate conversations and sexual activity is the same thing. So getting back to what you said, I agree 100% with what you said. It could be so many different things. It could be lack of communication, lack of attention, lack of sex. You're just not a good partner. Sometimes what I see a lot is the relationships get stagnant.
Yeah, and
they get bored, or people or the person doesn't do the things that they did when they were pursuing you and they were trying to get you down the road after they feel like they already got you.
And I feel like sometimes people they cheat because of them things, but they don't plan on leaving you.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna go and dip off, but I ain't leaving where the prize is at. This a bag over here, or this person I'm in love with. I'm just gonna go dip off because you be busy a lot. You ain't showing me no attention.
So is it fair to say if a man catches a woman cheating, it's over? Even if he takes
definitely
no.
Well, who
I know a lot of dudes that stuff.
I'll teach you.
Yeah.
Even if he catches, if he takes her back, that is still mentally over.
Are you saying like if I catch a woman I'm dealing with cheating?
Yeah, you catch your lady cheating, you catch a chick.
It's a rap like Reynolds.
Like done.
You don't think y'all can have no conversation? Y'all can.
So what type of cheating? Like have sex with somebody, you seen her out on a date, or you seen her like texting, or what? What's a deal breaker? Like it's done.
Damn.
D'Angelo said it's over.
Yeah. The only way I think I'd be cool with if she got caught like texting or something is if maybe I got a couple under my belt, and then maybe I guess I gotta brush one of them. But sex, I don't care how many I got under my belt, which I ain't gonna be that man that had under my belt anyway. But if I did, it's a wrap.
There ain't no coming back. Ain't no coming back from that.
Listen, you got any, well, I ain't gonna say any man, but a lot of men that tell you if they had sex with 100 women, if she have sex with one man, goddamn, you're gonna be tossing and turning, can't sleep, losing weight, everything.
Okay, what if she just was texting? You cool? You said only if you had one.
If she just texting and maybe I did something in the past or something, maybe, and then I guess she got a little leverage, I guess.
Okay, let me start off like this. I wholeheartedly agree with you to a certain extent.
Okay.
Because if I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing and I don't got no flaws on my name, it's over.
Yeah, that's different.
But
mm-hmm.
If you didn't put up with my stuff, let's say I got myself together, and let's say it is, because I ain't never been perfect. I ain't never been perfect. You know what I mean? I ain't have my flaws, but I ain't clean myself up. Okay, let's say
we had no speak from experience.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't had no issues with cheating. I've never knowingly been cheated on. But as a man, if I did get cheated on, I would feel like this. The first thing I would do is look at my actions. Am I giving her everything she needs? Am I spending time with her? Because, sometimes it could be like, okay, I'm working so much. I'm paying so much attention to all these other things. I'm not giving her enough attention.
You would have that much grace for someone.
Yes, because I know nobody's perfect. But like I said, it depends also what I was doing.
Yeah.
Because I believe this. I believe this wholeheartedly. I say about 80% of the women don't cheat. I really believe that. And it's a lot of females that'll do something with one nigga that they won't do with another nigga.
True.
When your woman respect you, it's things she not gonna do. When a woman don't respect you, that's when lines get crossed. Like they just had a chick who put up something the other day. She said, my nigga cheated on me, so I went and F the dude that killed his brother.
Yeah, I seen that.
Like that, but that's how some females' mind mentality is. When you go low. I mean, when you go low, they go lower.
Yeah.
So, okay, how can I get back?
My leg back
yeah, exactly. How can I get back at this nigga? So that's why I used to have a conversation with my little brother and them about that. I said, bro, the way that y'all dog and disrespect these women, you see how it comes up back over 10 times? Because you got these other females out here. You having a little bit of money about yourself. How can I hurt this nigga? Yeah. So that's when they go, all right, I'm finna go have sex with your best friend. I'm finna call your PO.
Yeah.
Because this is the only way I can get back at you. And that's that level of disrespect that you didn't introduce her to by not having no respect for her. So the first thing I would do if I got cheated on is I'm going to check myself first. See if it was something that I could have done better. But if it was nothing that I was doing wrong, you got to go.
But see, I think the problem is that even if it's something that I've done, I feel like I should be able to talk to my mate and tell her, be 100. If it's something that I'm doing and I ain't stopping, just get rid of me. You ain't got to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Just get rid of me and move on and do what you're gonna do.
He says crazy 80%.
You ain't gotta, I feel like you ain't gotta do that. Just get rid of a person. People tell each other all the time, listen, if you at that point where you feel like you gotta cheat on me, or you gotta hit on, or a motherfucker gotta hit on you, a woman tell you gotta hit on me, just get rid of me.
But what if she don't want to lose you though?
Yeah, but I feel like if she telling you something and she's trying her hardest not to be wrong and cheat on you, because 2 wrongs ain't gonna make a right. So she should just tell you, listen, it's over. Like we ain't gonna work. You won't do nothing I tell you to do. I'm just gonna move on.
But women, a lot of women mind mentality is they don't want to feel like they wasted their time. So I invested all this time in this relationship. I invested everything that I invested in you. I'm not ready to walk away because if he's a good man, but he just has to work on A, B, and C. So a lot of them don't.
But you risking losing that good man if you cheating on him though. If you get caught
in this day and time, people will sell their soul for 5 minutes of fame. So even with just that 5 minutes of pleasure, it's people that will put their life and their freedom on the line for that little small window.
What they say on Thin Line Between Love and Hate when she said a nighttime of pleasure can call you a lifetime of pain.
Hey, That's true. That's true.
Now I see a lot of men making these comments. I've come across, me personally, I've come across a lot of good women in my life. Like not just dealing with them like in a relationship fashion or sexually or anything like that. Just I know so many good women.
Yeah, just like family wise and everything too. All the combination.
Everything. And a lot of the women who I've seen cheat, 90 or 95% of them was like on some get back. I only know personally a few females that just like, nigga, I do what I want. That's why I say I think the majority, because a woman's DNA is built on, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get married. I want the horse and the carriage. I want a family orientation. You know what I'm saying? I want a relationship. I think that's what the bulk of women want. Now, we do have a demographic out there that, like you said, don't care about relationships, don't care about being with one person. But a lot of them have been through.
Do you really believe that?
Yes, but I think a lot of them have also been through something.
There? Yeah, well, what's your percentage there? That you truly not been through something and just saying it to be saying it. How many women you think really feel like that?
Percentage out here?
Yeah.
Probably like 10, 15%.
What about you?
I think the majority of women want a man.
I think so too. I think it's almost like 5%.
Yeah, I think it's.
I say it's a little bit more because I know women that have been divorced.
Yeah,
I know women that have been in long-term.
But are they?
But they don't want no man right now because they still recovering, but they do want one.
Yeah, but what about the ones who are just traumatized and they are just, I'm done, and it's going to take something remarkable.
That's what I was going to say. Even the ones that's traumatized, Warren, they open to it. They think it would be like a miracle, but they open to it.
They are open to it, but it's gonna have to be that right dude that's gonna have to come and show them something. You're different. Right. Because when they could think about it, I know you dealt with it.
Yeah,
I know you dealt with a woman who's been hurt, and now you got to try to heal that hurt. And she's looking at you like this because she's been through so much.
Yeah,
and sometimes it be to the point that you didn't put in so much work and she's still giving you this doubt and giving you these the runaround that you like, you know what, I'm good on it. Because she hasn't healed what she's been through.
Because it's gonna take the right man to come and take them bricks down from that wall one by one. And some men, a man like me, is patient enough to do that if I feel like I like her like that.
And then I've met several women like this. This is another demographic that we don't talk about. What about the ones that have been in a long-term relationship for a long time and they never had no chance to be outside and it didn't work out? So now they in their mid-30s, late 30s, whatever, but they've been laid up with this dude since they was a teenager in high school.
Yeah, you're right.
And now they like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm getting to meet people. Now I'm going places. Now I'm doing stuff. I'm traveling. This is a whole world I didn't experience.
They doing the reverse.
Yeah, because exactly. They getting outside at a very late age.
They falling asleep in the club.
Yeah, so they were so committed for so long.
They fall asleep in the club. They got 45, 50 years old. You ain't gonna be able to stay up in there 2:33 in the morning, go to after set when you're done like you did when you was 19.
It's a lot of women out here that's like that.
Go to bed, auntie.
No, this ain't no 506. It ain't shaking like how I used to.
Go to bed.
We'd be up all night. I might not make it to work the next day.
Who, you?
Back in the day.
Oh, I think somebody now. I was like,
no, not now. That's what I said. It ain't like back in the day.
Yeah.
But I believe that the majority of women have monogamy in their DNA. I don't think it's a large amount.
I mean, ideally, that's what you want to do. You want to have a partner, one partner. I don't know where everybody get all this whole like this poly stuff. I don't even think that shit.
But I think the poly comes from. I think the poly comes from just the same as with the transgender and stuff like that. Like so many things are new and everybody can have their own perspective. This might have been stuff that people thought about back in the day, but it was so taboo to speak on and to talk about. The poly, I think, it's not for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what you talking about. I'm not finna give my woman no permission. The open relationship is not for me either.
No,
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna give my woman the permission or to go sleep with another dude. You know what I'm saying? Like that is not for me, but I don't knock people that do it because it's a different perspective and everybody's not meant to be monogamous.
Yeah.
So can we make it clear that it's not a poly relationship if you're sneaking to do it?
Clear.
If you're sneaking with multiple people, that's not poly.
I don't think poly can work. That's another reason.
Oh, I don't think so either.
Because I feel like people change their emotions like
Crystal.
they change their shoes, especially women.
She said a man can't fix trauma that a woman.
Oh, not a no. Well, you know what? You know what? Hold on. I gotta disagree with you just a little bit. I think the right man can, because the right man is gonna be patient. He's gonna be understanding, and he's gonna work to help heal you through all that hurt. Yeah. But he can't do it alone. She has to do the work too.
Be teamwork.
Yeah, she has to do the work too. Because
he can support her in that, but he cannot heal her.
No, but he can. I think he can heal her heart from heartbreak. But it takes a group effort. I think.
Oh, so I just asked that question the other day on Facebook. I said, how important is reassurance to you? So that's one of those where you provide your partner.
What's your definition of reassurance?
See, everybody thinks of reassurance as being bad. I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like all of us have been through something, whether it be childhood or just the past relationship, whatever, some type of trauma. Right. And I think that reassurance can play, and it can sound, and it could be played out in different ways, where you are just, comforting your partner and supporting them to know, hey, I'm here to love you. I'm here to, help you, support you through that, whatever happened. So it could be draining. I get that, but I don't think it has to be draining,
I think it shouldn't be draining.
I don't think it should be. No.
With certain people, it will be. Because like
if they don't understand.
Because think about this. If what she just said, a man can't fix trauma that a woman has been through, nor can they heal them. Now think about that statement. Yeah. What's the alternative would be what? Going to counseling and stuff like that?
Prior to her deciding to date, yeah.
Right. So okay, now think if she goes through all that and she's in the position where she feel like I'm ready to get back out there, but she keep meeting ain't shit niggas or crap niggas. It might trigger everything that she just tried to fix. You get what I'm saying? Like it might mess up the progress that she's made.
So you're saying if she goes to therapy and if she decides to date, but she keeps meeting bad men that she dates?
That's why I said a man plays a role in that, because
supporting her.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think I will only be like maybe 25%.
Yeah, she has to want it.
But I have to also do that work, because even if she does give me the benefit of a doubt after coming from a bad relationship, going through that healing process, I still have to show her. You know what I mean?
You can show her, but I think Crystal's saying, like, even say you step into a situation where you're attempting to show her, right? Mm-hmm. And then anything you do can cause a trigger for her.
Right. So
that's not fair to you.
It's not, but it's something that a lot of us men will have to deal with when we dealing with women that been through something the way they've been through. Like she said, what she said.
Then she's possibly building a relationship off trauma. Yeah, it's trauma mining for sure.
No, I want to see what Crystal asked. She said he can love you into healing.
He can't. He can love you. He can push or love you into healing.
Or can push or guide you through healing, but a person can't. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like I think we play a part, but we have to be diligent. Men have to be due diligent in trying to help. You get what I'm saying?
So going
I know that is something that's triggering. I have to show her something different than what she's used to. Because if I show her anything similar to what she's been through, she might just check out on me.
I don't know what overcome you, but this is amazing.
Yeah.
So you're great right now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling
right.
So is it fair to say that when men are amongst other men and you all are talking about women, that you should promote and be an advocate for being good to women and, pouring into women and supporting women and things like that, encouraging one another to do that. So you can lessen the amount of women that are outside broken and hurt and, dealing with trauma that they may not be speaking of.
It's the part you're not going to like.
Okay.
It's kind of a balance, because me and my guys, we talk about healing our women, loving our women, and making our women feel special. And then I got sons, and you don't want to see your son go through that heartbreak because he's so, so he's so affectionate, he's so attentive, and he just still new to everything.
Yeah, you don't want him to, but he will.
So then you try to give him, as a man, that player talk too.
What's that? Yeah. Huh? What does that sound like?
Yeah, you're right.
I want to know what that sounds like.
You don't want to know.
No, I really don't. I don't have a son. I want to know what that sounds like.
I mean, go ahead.
I think the player talk is basically like, you basically just telling your kid, like, listen, don't let no girls play in your face, and
What
you
does
know,
that mean?
like I'm gonna tell you, like when I came up, right, my older brother, he taught me, he used to teach me stuff like older brother and older people around me, they had a big thing on don't no
I agree.
tricking, no
Don't
tricking.
be no simp. Don't
When
be
you
no
take
No,
her
no,
slut.
no. I'm saying I agree with her. She should find herself first before she
when you
starts
take her to
dating.
get ice cream, she get one scoop, not two. You know, they teach us stuff like that. So we was big on tricking. We used to big on like holding hands. That's handcuffing. We used to call that handcuffing. We used to say, "Oh, don't hold hands. That's niggas. That's Captain Saver. You trying to save her? You trying to save a chick?" We used to always. So it was like a lot of codes that we had when we was younger. When I was younger, the older cats teach you and tell you what you shouldn't do. Romancing was like a bad thing when we was younger. To me, what older cats taught me. You know what I'm saying? But I think
You the romance king.
but I'm saying when I was younger, I thought like anything had something to do with romance and was square.
Okay.
We thought that was lame.
Okay.
All that opening doors, that was lame.
Yeah, I was finna
back
say
in the day.
that's kind of how we was
So what's
taught.
your talk
We was
now
like-
to your son?
Oh,
in
it's
20
different.
My talk to my sons is along those lines, but it's a lot along those lines. But it's also though you're gonna meet that
If she worth it.
yeah, you're gonna meet one that's gonna be worth it, and she's gonna be above all that. What I don't want you to do is fall in love or catch feelings for a person who's not worth it. So you have to know how to spot a woman that's worth it.
So what does that look like? What does the woman that's worth it look like? Because I'm sure he asked. Like, what does that look like? That
It's
not a
hard-
look.
It's hard. It's y'all finna say it's not a look. It's
It's more of a
action.
vibe.
well, I'm
It's,
asking,
it's more of a feeling.
No,
I'm
I
not
say-
saying physically. I mean visually, but what does that look
It's
like?
action.
What does that
It's a
sound
feeling.
like?
It's
What
a
does that
feeling.
sound like?
A
But
feeling.
this is also what I tell my son.
Yeah.
And I stress this to the fullest. You are young. So there's no reason for you to be in a relationship because I love my kids to death.
Yeah.
But they ain't supposed to be four of them.
Yeah.
And then I love them to death, but I wish that I had waited later on in life to have them. Because as a young man, when you have kids at 19, 20, 21 years old, and we know kids that are having them a lot younger, that is a deep responsibility. And a lot of women are being stuck to raise those children by themselves because I'm still a kid myself. And you, as a young man, you want me to help you raise this kid. So while she's sitting in the house on a Saturday night with this child, I want to go kick it with my guys. I want to go to the club. I want to go hang out. And that's taken away from her what she want to do, living her life, and then what she want to go to a 4-year college. But now she can't because she has this child to take care of. I tell my kids, you can hinder yourself by having kids too early. So I don't think that you should be in no serious relationship really until you get 30. That's what I tell my kids. That's why I tell my nieces too. It's not no one-way street. I tell my nieces too. I say you should, my niece and my sons, y'all should go through your whole phase when y'all in y'all teenage and 20s. Have fun, enjoy yourself.
Oh, you tell both of them?
Yes. Travel. You know what I'm saying? Find out what you want to do with your life career-wise. Enjoy yourself, have fun, be outside. Because when you get to 30, that's when it's time to be serious and buckle down and say, okay, this is what I want to do in my life. Now I want to find a relationship. Because I see so many people that have, like I said before, that took that time in their 20s trying to be grown too early. And then when they get 30-something years old and that relationship didn't work out, now they just like, damn. Or they pour so much into their kids. Now their kids is older and they grown and they out the house. They don't know what to do with themselves. Because they last 15, 20, 18 years, whatever, was into pouring into their kids. So they've lost themselves.
I can agree with a lot of that because I think a lot of people are broken because every time I hear women nowadays they saying they were with men for so long or and they were kind of younger. So I can agree to that. Like maybe in their 20s, late 20s or something. I could or mid 20s.
And just remember yourself at 18 years old. Do you remember yourself at 28 years old? Do you remember yourself at 38 years old? We kind of old. So
I'm like 39.
Right now. We can go. But I was a completely different person. Yeah. 18 to 28 to 38.
Were you supposed to grow and get better?
So think about that.
Well, I get what he's saying.
How hard it is to maintain a relationship from being 18, then now y'all 28, y'all 38. Yeah. We just gonna keep it real. At the age of 18, I wouldn't eat no pussy.
Yeah.
At the age of 28, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So your woman might be like, baby, I want you to do this. I'm not doing that. Yeah. I'm not with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
And then now the dynamic of y'all sex life has changed. Y'all relationship has changed. Maybe y'all just used to sitting in the house and watching TV, eating popcorn. And now she like, baby, I want to go on dates. baby, I want to start traveling. And you might be stuck in the same position. I don't want to do that. And now, that's why I said at 18, you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want out of life. You don't know who you are yet, nothing. So y'all gonna do two things. Y'all gonna grow together or y'all gonna grow apart.
I mean, typically they grow apart.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Typically you grow apart. So what you be saying when you say, if the chances are greater that you're gonna grow apart, I don't want to procreate with this person. Because I'm making a lifelong decision with a person who only meant to be in my life for a season.
Well, I think that's when we start,
and that's when we start having kids and everything.
Well, that's when we start teaching our children about those things and how important family is, and understanding the purpose and value of family.
And that's why I want them to wait till they have kids and be in serious
relationship. I can
relationships.
appreciate that conversation for sure. Understanding to have a husband and wife to make a baby, I get that. I agree with that. Many people can tell what you have love is, but not love. Yeah, so I agree with that too, Crystal. I agree with a lot of everything y'all are saying. I think that when you wait till you're older, you have more purpose and value in relationships, conversation,
and I think you know what you want.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I can agree to that. Like, even me, I haven't been in a what I think I would consider like a relationship that I was willing to be with. I wanted to be with somebody. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like right now, I know that that's something I want to do. You know what I mean?
Crystal, do you believe that a man can help you in your healing process, though? I want you to see if you can answer that question. If you heard it,
I think he can help you, but I think when you said healing, he can heal you. I think that's the part that threw her off.
I think a real person can show you what love is, though.
But they have to be consistent with that, and I think a lot of people don't know how to do that.
Well, telling you and you feeling it is two different things.
Yeah, because I can tell you all day. I gotta show you.
Yeah, I can. My cousin, she
some people don't really tell you a lot, but you feel it. You got some people that don't really tell you a lot, but you feel it.
But you got to know what that feels like too. If you never had
it before, that's true. You got to know what it feels like.
But
I think when you know what it feels like is when you. I think when you know where it feels like is when you come up. Like me, when I came up as a kid, I didn't really hear it in my household, but I felt it.
For real, Amanda, I've seen a lot of women do that.
You know what I'm saying? So by me feeling it, I kind of know what it feels like. By you having a mama and daddy, but your mama and daddy want the type to every steady saying, I love you, kiss you on the forehead, I love you.
Like the questions I ask men now, I didn't ask before. You know what I mean? Because I didn't care. I didn't care to ask. I didn't care to know, Yeah. And now I ask questions and I'm more in tune, more attentive as a woman, Yeah. And I more so understand my purpose as a woman more so than I used to, Right, so right. I think a lot of women, we don't ask enough questions because we don't want to hear the real answers. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think that. I think things move so fast that we don't take our time to ask those questions, because a lot of people even say this, like, I ain't even met no nigga I can have no conversation with. A nigga can only have a 5-10 minute conversation, and it either leads to talking about sex or the conversation just get dull because people don't have nothing to talk about.
That. I feel like that.
No, you might have met people that were opposite, but it's a lot of
men that said I ain't never used to talk on the phone, or I don't never, and they.
That's what I'm saying. So it might not have been a requirement, or that person, or that person who they were talking to might not have been able to hold no conversation.
Yeah,
like what we were talking about when we like, man, well, let's ask what we want. Let's have a conversation about where we're going before we jump into this. Yeah. It's a lot of that's not going on. Because a lot of it's just going off physical attraction. Yeah. And then we kicking it, we vibing, we start getting comfortable with each other. What happens next?
Yeah.
After we get comfortable with each other. Instead of like, okay, well, what you want to do with yourself? Where you see yourself in 5 years? Sometimes we gotta treat this shit like a job interview.
Oh, listen. Derek already know what I be on. Well, I need to know.
Especially when you know you a man or a woman that's really got something going for yourself.
Yeah, I need to know, because I do know what I want to do, so I need to know.
Because even if I got some money by myself, whether I got a job, whether I'm in the streets, you want to know where I'm headed and where I'm going and what my plan is. Mm-hmm. That would be the idea, because like I said, my story is completely different. That's why I was going to chime in. I was going to say, I didn't grow with my mom and my dad.
Nor did I.
I didn't grow up in, you know what I'm saying? I was raised by my grandfather and my grandma, and they got divorced. I never had no dad. So I didn't have an example of marriage. I didn't have an example of a father. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather, he was old school. He was my father figure. Excuse me, let me not disrespect his name. But he was old school. I provide. You got clothes on your back, you got stomach, your food. Get up out my face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was cool, but I want to be different with my kids.
Yeah.
So I still kiss my kids on the forehead. I still tell them I love them. I get on their ass. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a relationship, I never had a want for a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I care about people.
Yeah.
So that's how me and my baby mama came along.
Yeah.
The change with me personally was in prison. You know what I'm saying? Everybody walk is different. I know dudes who got out even wilder, even more reckless in every sense of the word. But I was just like, man, I don't want this for the rest of my life. And I, you know, sometimes you get a chance to reflect. And one of the main things that I reflected on was how many good women I passed on, and how many good women that I did wrong.
Hell yeah.
I'm talking about trying to help me get out the streets, just trying to give me advice.
We all reflect that because you got to think. So sometimes you be with a situation where, see me, I'm more of a person that if a person is loyal to me, I feel like I can't do them wrong because they've been loyal to me. You get what I'm saying? So I hold that shit like top notch.
Do you think you hold it too long though?
I agree, Crystal.
Like, she was talking back to you. That's why I didn't.
Yeah, I agree.
You said what now? You said what now?
No, she was. I asked you like when someone does something for you, because I can be like that too, loyal to a fault, and I hold on to that when they did something good, and even when they start doing something bad, I still hold on to that.
No. Yeah, see, no,
I think maybe you hold
not if they start doing something bad, but if they doing something and you hold and you feel like they loyal to you, then you feel like you're gonna rock with them. You know what I'm saying? You feel like I can't do them wrong just because I feel like.
Let me say this, relationship wise. So say you just had an ex that was she was just fucked up, right? She was not a good person. Then you meet this other chick, she kind of shaky too, but she done did some loyal shit. But she done did some shit similar to your ex that wasn't cool. You know what I mean? That put you in a bad mental state.
But she did a lot of meaningful shit for me.
But the new one did some meaningful shit, but she did some shit your ex did too that wasn't cool. Being that she did that loyal shit, do you think that you held on longer over here because she's done the loyal shit?
I think if the loyal shit might have outweighed some of the shit she did, and it wasn't that bad for me to get rid. Like I ain't saying like cheating or nothing, but let's just say she did some shit that was loyal and it outweighed any of the little bad shit she might have did. You know what I'm saying? I can live with that because I mean nobody like Warren was saying earlier, ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? We all a work in progress. So at the end of the day, I feel like I know I didn't drop the ball on a lot of good women, and sometimes men go back and you look at these women happy, and you say, "Damn." And sometimes, right when you lose a good woman, you be like, if I ever get her back,
I got lucky.
Listen, I'm just saying though.
No, you ain't, bro. You preaching. I got lucky.
Like you will say, listen, you will say, dog. If I like you, how you said, Warren, you got lucky. But it's some men that'd be like, man, if I ever get her back, right, I'm gonna do everything, right. And I didn't been that man that got her back,
bro.
Right?
I was in jail. Yeah, I can tell you, Wall Pond Correctional, cell 28. Me and bro yelling through the door. And I had let him see my pictures, and I just happened to still have some old pictures of my girl. And he was like, "Man, who this?" You know, he asked me who people is, whatever. And then we chopping it. He's like, "Man, you got any of the females you used to mess with? Dog, who you like? Man, I wish I could get a second chance." And I said, "Her, dog." And he was like, "Why?" He's like, "Why, bro?" I like, "Man, I was all over the place, dog. I can't tell you what I was out here doing, dog. You know what I'm saying?" And I want to say 2 years later, bro, we got back in contact.
Some shit is meant to be.
Some shit meant to be.
Sometimes it might listen.
I said if I had told him, not because you are, I had told him, I said, bro, if I ever get a second chance, I ain't finna play no more. I ain't finna play no games. That girl wanted to be with me from the time I met her, and I was playing games.
Yeah. But if you got that second chance, like you said, you got the second chance, you did right. But some niggas like me, I didn't have a second chance. You get in there, and then when you get in there, you get comfortable and you bullshit again. So then you say, damn. Now sometimes you might spin the block where you might catch up with somebody that was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. It happens like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You just got but you're a completely different person. So you might can handle it this time. Yeah. Before it was too much temptation and too much going on. Not saying you was probably even cheating, you was single. So you was just talking to them and you had other stuff going on.
And that's why I said
I ain't never been
Hey Chris, can I ask you a question, Chris? Reply. Do you look at a woman differently? How can I put it?
He says if a woman, but I'll read what he said so they know what you responded to. A woman approaches me and she mostly speaking about sex, I'm fucking, and that's as far as it's going. But you come at me differently, I see you in a different light.
That's why I said, Chris, can I ask you a question? Do you, if
I need glasses.
I'm trying to see how I can word the question. How fast a woman sleeps with you, does that make a determination if you will be with her or not? That's something I want to know.
I think that's what he's saying. If she come like that,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I think he said. But
I want to answer that too. I feel like what he said, depending on my age, if a woman is coming at me strictly about sex at my age, 41 right now, I ain't interested because I ain't just trying to be fucking. But I want something bigger.
But what if she not just speaking about sex? I mean,
well, I was speaking on what he said.
I know. I was talking about. I was gonna say. That's why I was trying to kind of clarify, get understanding, because I was wanting to know is because his opinion of her coming on strictly about sex could be about him start talking about sex. So that's why
you like I think he said she initiated it. Hold on.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if a woman speaks about sex too quickly, is that bad?
He said a woman approached me and she mostly speaking about sex, so she was speaking about it.
Okay, now
here's
the thing. She could. Now here's the thing. It's sometimes right that a person could come around. They speaking about sex, but they also speaking about a life partner too. So just because you have sex with them fast, don't mean that can't be my life partner.
And that's what I was getting at. Okay, that's exactly what I was getting at, because I know some people who had sex on the first night and they've been married for like 12 years.
Yeah, it's possible, especially at this age.
But I think that's why I asked him that question, because I think a lot of men feel like, oh, if she has sex with me fast, she does this with every nigga.
No, every nigga is different though.
As a woman, that's what I'm thinking.
Every nigga different though.
Some
nigga bring out
different. I know females that do this. Niggas, I know you know about this. She going on 10, 11, 12 dates with this nigga. Still ain't gave him none.
I know.
To this nigga 5 months.
I ain't want to say, but yeah, I know somebody that's like that.
You over there. You over there like this, and you see her at the phone text, baby, what you doing? And she been talking to this dude for 6-7 months, still ain't gave him none.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be different strokes for different folks. Yeah. And you know how y'all women is. Y'all would like somebody more than y'all like somebody else. And sometimes y'all put dudes in the friend zone and y'all won't tell them. Yeah. And some of these dudes don't get the hint. You don't text back for 2 days.
And then some of these dudes are only in the friend zone until the dude she really won't fuck up. Then she'll take him out.
Yeah.
But you keep them on reserve. It's just like if you got 12-man roster, you only play 8 of them, but you still got 4 people that's sitting.
That's a good question. Do we ask questions about people's past to learn about them or to use it against them in our individual decisions towards discovering relationships? I think people be using it against you.
I would ask questions to learn about you, because
keep that
real. I'm just keeping it real though. Some people just divulge a little too much though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you like, well, me and my ex were together for like 7 years and woo, okay, cool. But you like, I met this dude in Brownstone, I sucked this dick in the bathroom, and then I'm like, oh,
that's a bit much.
Oh,
sweetie.
yeah. It's people out here that's like that. It's some people that divulge too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like women and men, there's nothing wrong with explaining yourself and where you been, how you been. But some people divulge entirely too much. And sometimes they do it too fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you gonna tell me that you was touched on as a kid, that's gonna be heavy for me knowing that 3 days after I met you. I think that's a deep conversation that we should have once we really get.
But yeah, you're right, Warren. But some people are so transparent, not knowing that shit can be a turn off.
Right.
Crystal.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are so transparent that shit could be a turn off, telling the person that early. Now, when you tell a person something, they already locked in with you. They like, damn, if they would have knew that earlier, they would have got rid of you. But since they like you a lot and they locked in, they can't go.
I think that's big though, to wait till people are like comfortable with conversation with you and understanding what that looks and sounds like. People do talk too much too early. Like, calm down.
Hell yeah.
But I think they do that. It's like love bombing. I want to tell you everything about me so I can feel like we tight.
Some people talk themselves out of the situation on accident.
Yeah. Oh, Crystal was just saying that she was in. I'm sorry. She was saying that she was in a 12-year relationship, and she's just like, she hasn't reached like that. She's in her journey, but she hasn't reached the peak yet, and that she has some amazing men around her. that reassure her daily. We're on a regular. But she's not intimate with them or anything. But that's cool. Super cool.
But that's why I think it's a difference between a man who's a friend and a man who is like you're in a relationship where you're intimate with. Like she says, I have help me, but they weren't men I was intimate with.
Yeah.
I think it's completely different from a man who's not just loving you, he's loving on you.
Yeah.
And compared to a friend, because I think that's what a friend is supposed to do. If y'all call me, y'all tell me, oh, I need something, or this is going on, it's my job as your friend to be there for you, listen to you. But we all know
like you speaking to me.
All y'all. Okay, all y'all, you know what I'm saying? But have you ever seen a family member?
Who you been talking to?
Have you ever seen a family member that's just they bumping heads and all this over their family spouse? And I used to tell them, like, they like blood is thicker than water, but cum is thicker than blood. That person is probably going, you know what I'm saying? That person is doing something to them that you can't do. You know what I mean? So that's why I think you see a lot of people pick relationships over family sometimes, because it's different when you're intimate with somebody.
Yeah, Crystal, that's a good one. She said she was giving men the blueprint. And that's like, when people ask you that question, like, what you looking for?
You right.
I ain't telling you nothing.
Yeah, she right.
Be who you gonna be. You gonna lie with me? You gonna lie with me?
Yeah, she right. Because if you tell a person all the things that you require, you'll be like, yeah, when I was with my dude, my dude didn't do this. Or no, let me say, dude tell a woman, yeah, when I was with my woman, she ain't make my lunch and she ain't do this. What? When I was with my man, I made his breakfast, his lunch, his dinner. Every day I rubbed his back. Every day I made his back. Like, you did that every day? Every day I made. Then you get there and you like, damn, I don't see no sandwich, no water, nothing. So some people will say what they got to say to will you in.
I look at it like this, though. The goal is to be one person. Look how big this earth is. We might go through 100 bad relationships,
No.
I don't want to say relationships.
No.
I'm saying we might meet 100 people that we don't.
Yeah, you're right.
Be with before we meet that
just like
one.
back in the day, Warren, when we was younger, right? Yeah. And we go to the clubs, right? You would have to get 15 numbers for two to work out.
No, for real. You got to get like 10, 15 numbers. You only going to talk to one or two of them. Somebody going to give you the wrong number. A couple of them ain't going to talk about and be talking about nothing. Another one's going to text. They ain't going to text back. Then the other one's you going to call. They going to be like, who? What you had on?
That's what I'm saying. Them park bar nights and martini mics and goddamn
the jungle.
You 15 numbers that night. You think it's good. When you get the calling around the next day.
Hello, welcome to Domino's Pizza. Man, I take your order.
If you got 2 numbers that night, you might as well say you got none, because they ain't gonna be talking about nothing.
Let's move this on.
You're gonna have to go through some things.
But you see, I said back in the day.
But I say that. Oh, but I just made that statement because us as men, a lot of us men aren't. I know me myself aren't.
I agree.
Great communicators.
I don't know what you want.
So I was just often say a lot of us men need instructions on what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of women out here that try to leave you guessing. So just because he does it temporarily and then he doesn't keep doing it and it doesn't last, that doesn't mean you didn't do what was right. He just dropped the ball. So don't never, as a man, I would say, don't never think you did something wrong as a woman. He just dropped the ball. He didn't follow through.
Yeah.
But you're not doing anything by telling a person how you like to be treated, how you like to be loved. I don't think you should have to sit back and be like, I'm gonna let this nigga figure it out. You might be allergic to poppy seeds, and he like, I don't know what she allergic to, so I'm just grab every muffin that's it. No, tell him what you want and what you need. And if he's the one, he's gonna follow through.
Hell yeah.
And he's gonna be consistent.
Because if she get
he's gonna be consistent.
If she get quiet about the shit, then you might be in trouble.
You might be in trouble.
If your person ain't telling you. But like I said, people, men, I ain't gonna say men, I'm gonna say like me. I used to just think that, as long as you in a relationship and you loyal to them, that's all you need to do. Meaning my communication is terrible, consistency. I ain't holding myself accountable for shit. You know what I'm saying? All them things I'm thinking, that's light.
How do you
I ain't
think you
cheating.
are now?
I think as an adult now, I'm a but you know what's so crazy is that it's crazy because as time go on, my old woman could be looking and saying, damn, he doing all the shit with her that I begged him to do. but it's a growing process. So now you holding yourself accountable. You communicating more, you consistent, you making more time, all the shit she begged you for. And if you would have did that, who knows where y'all would be.
And that's why a lot of women be upset because they feel like I spent all this time with this dude,
Yep.
and now
Yep.
he's doing all the things I wanted him to do with her.
Yeah. And she feel like she feel like I did all that work and she reaping the benefits. Eat early.
Like that sometimes.
And it do feel like that, but sometimes we just grow.
Yeah, we
look back like, damn, I dropped the ball.
And she didn't stay around for the process.
Women do it too, though. Like, cause I learned how to communicate better from my past relationships. You know what I mean? Like, I learned how to communicate.
Miss Henderson, you got to be careful with that too, though, because I believe I'm telling you from a man perspective, a man can also be scared off by that too. Letting them know what you want, except up front. I think you should give it to him.
I think it's your delivery
in small, and I think you should give it to him in small doses, because a lot of dudes will get scared off because they be like, oh, she got issues. Wait a minute, what she want to accept? Why are you even thinking I'm gonna do this? Ooh, wait, okay, she gonna be a difficult one. She gonna be hard egg to crack. You know what I mean? So you got to give it to them in doses. I think you got to read the person who you talking to first, and then you see if they got that in their nature or in their bag. Try to figure it out a little bit, and then I think just come to the table and have a conversation. Because it was a female friend I had from when we went to school together, and it was a conversation that we had, and I said, and it was about unprotected sex. I said, why is unprotected sex just so random these days? How many people can you say that you know that came together? Okay, we've been having sex for a while, whatever. Forget these condoms. That's how I go. A lot of it go nowadays. I say, why y'all can't sit down and have a conversation about, well, you know what I'm saying? They uncomfortable for me, whatever. Well, how about I go to the doctor, you go to the doctor, I'll show you my chart, you show you my chart, and then we can do what we got to do. A lot of those conversations aren't being had nowadays. So that's why you see syphilis at an all-time high. That's why you see gonorrhea and HIV and AIDS and all this stuff, herpes at an all-time high, because people doing the stuff like it's recreational instead of not having the conversation. If a woman can sit up here and say that these niggas out here ain't shit and they fucking everybody, Milwaukee is fucking everybody, it's down the third, knowing that in your mind, why would you just go out here and have casual unprotected sex with just anybody, especially a person who you not in a committed relationship with, who could be having sex with 4 or 5 other people? Make it make sense.
I don't know what has gotten into you, but I love this woman.
Look.
What you talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
See, no, me and her argument always.
You know,
niggas
is
ain't
he not different?
Who Warren?
Yes,
no.
different.
Oh,
You're different.
I don't know about all that.
That's what's
different.
up.
So we had that man show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you've been different. Like,
Hey, Tay gonna be like, we gonna give it 2 weeks off every now and then. If you want, let them rejuvenate.
No, I want to talk about this too, and I want to talk about one more thing after that. For me, but y'all can keep going. But no, I wanted to talk about the sex piece. So, did y'all see 4 from Black Ink? So he was talking about pegging, and
I don't even. When I don't know what it is, it's usually bad. But
so
go ahead.
talking about pegging. So pegging is it will, and not just that, but just like women being able to be open and sexual in the bedroom, right? So he felt like whatever happens in the bedroom stays in the bedroom, no matter what it was.
Okay.
So do y'all think that women cheat because they can't explore their sex capades with their man? Have you ever met a woman that was like extra freaky and you just wasn't freaky enough, and now it's a challenge?
Yeah, I have. Well, I have met a woman.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Wait, what? Oh, that's what pegging is?
No, that he doesn't. Well, that's the only hole he has. Yeah, I ain't gonna say it like that.
Oh, it's on the. Go ahead. I'll let you answer.
No, she was saying, have I like met a woman that was extra freaky that I wasn't?
It ain't gotta be pegging, but he just brought it.
Yeah, not pegging, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is some women that's like extra, like, yeah.
Okay, Chris.
It is.
I hear you, bro. What you say? You said
that's wild.
It is some women.
It is some motherfuckers that's extra on that type of tip. You know what I'm saying?
But she was saying, if do you think a woman would cheat because her man isn't
Like open to just
Open
sex,
to-
like just want to do everything missionary. Like,
I think it's a possibility because some
yeah, he loves it. Four loves it.
What the hell going on?
Yeah, Four loves it. Like he loves it. But he said he dealt with it. I was gonna play the clip for y'all, but what's her name? Tone isn't in here. But he loves it, but he said he did mess with a Belizean. Is that it? Belizean?
I'm
The ladies that like to get peed on and stuff.
oh my god.
I don't know what them called, but
But he messed with one of those, and
Yeah.
they felt like it was royalty to do that to their man.
yeah, I ain't
Pee
into.
on they
I knew
butt.
I knew some women that they into that. They want to get peed on. I ain't never been. I ain't into that.
I'm gonna say this, man.
I mean, there's some Milwaukee women that get down like
I'm
that.
sure it is, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I got female cousins and stuff, and females in my life, and some of the stories that they tell me be mind-boggling to me. It's a lot of dudes that's down low.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of dudes that just
Man, women would listen.
over the top. I'm sorry. I've consider myself a pleaser and a giver in the bedroom. But yeah, it's stuff that
Hell no. And women will tell you shit about their past relationship. Yeah, he used to suck on the deal. I have him sucking on the dildo, bouncing his ass. I'm like, what? I'm like, really?
And I'm like, and that relationship lasted.
Yeah.
I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I said, that made me.
Yeah, you doing all kind of shit. Like,
I think it can lead to a woman though. I think it can lead to a woman cheating. To not get off the subject, I think it can lead to a woman cheating, but you can't pull out your bag of tricks out on everybody.
So we're talking about what would make a woman cheat. So sex is a huge part of a relationship, so everyone says. So not being able to have sex at the rate you want to or the way you want to could cause you to step out. That's where the conversation went.
I think it's about pleasure though. If your woman is not being pleasured, that's where I think the cheating aspect will come into, because every man's not blessed in endowed wise, and every man doesn't eat doesn't do oral sex, and then everyone who does do oral sex isn't good at it.
Yeah.
So if your woman isn't being pleased, like I don't know if y'all listen to the Breakfast Club, but DJ Envy and his wife have been married for like what 20 years, and she said for like the first 15, 16, something like that years of their relationship, she never had an orgasm.
Yeah.
And she said it wasn't bad sex, it
Right.
just she didn't know how to get herself there, and her husband did it.
I
know how to get her there.
I think that people don't understand like that a man can have sex with 100 women, right? And he could please all these women, but it might be one or two that shit don't work on.
Well, let me tell you, it's not really one or two out that 100. A lot of them are faking.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Fake,
I was gonna say
fake. I think that absolutely, Crystal. I was just about to say that, like, energy is everything when you having sex. Like your energy being aligned up, it has nothing to do with your size, for real.
Because
I still don't believe that. But
it's also
I hear when some women say that.
It's a mental. So people don't understand, if you're not into that person emotionally, it's gonna be hard, because a nigga can have his shit could be long as locust, but if you ain't into him mentally, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, but it's also a technique in too, because like you said,
you gotta go, Mr. Lane, talking about too much for his virgin ears.
Yo.
Ain't nobody sitting on that, boy.
Yo, like you
we ain't even got to say nothing.
Like you said, you can be long as locust, but you don't have any rhythm. You don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do. Yeah,
maybe you don't last long.
Yeah,
but it definitely does. The sex will be better if y'all are connected mentally and emotionally.
Hell yeah,
it definitely makes it a lot.
Because if it's like that, bro, when you know you mentally, sometimes y'all gonna both be coming at the same time. That's a whole nother level.
And then,
so can y'all tell when a woman has cheated?
Can we
when y'all have sex? Can y'all tell, or y'all think y'all can?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I feel like this. I feel like women know certain niggas they can't mess with, and then go get with they nigga after that, because he gonna come in there and say, "Damn, baby, ain't no sides in this motherfucker. It's goddamn, it's open straight down the middle. Where the sides at? Goddamn, the sides all moved around."
I don't believe that, bro. Because
I agree with her.
No, I'm saying I don't believe that, because women have ways that they can tighten their vagina up.
Kegels. Doing them now.
Yeah. Women have ways that they can tighten, because if I'm not mistaken, the vagina is a muscle.
Okay, but I'm talking about what if you cheating, where you left with a nigga that you knew was that nigga, and then you went home to your
women
shrimp dinner or whatever that.
Women are much smarter than us though too. A lot of women is not gonna go
but
have sex with another dude right after they just.
Well, I don't know. Some you gotta.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying a lot of women not.
What you gonna do? Kegels in the car on the way home?
Huh?
You gonna do what you say? The shit you gonna?
You just do them everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of women. That's what I'm saying. A lot of women not gonna do that also though. But then that goes into the things of size. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
That goes.
I thought you talking about exercise. Like you motherfucker was like
exercise.
Y'all tripping today. That goes in the aspect.
Do about 30 of them throughout the day. You can do more, but
size. But I think though, like when it comes to like.
You too, Chanel doing them now too. Everybody just doing them.
Chanel, you doing them?
Everybody just doing them. Just do them.
So hoes do that now.
Well, Kegels. Oh, she's talking about sex. She's talking about the sex back to back. Not Kegels. Kegels are for everybody.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm finna say. I think a lot of women will be smart enough to be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired, baby. You're sneaking a bed. You know
you're right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like
you're right.
But also like
we on every Thursday at 8. We gonna go. I think we gonna come at 7 soon. So we might do every Thursday at 7.
Y'all, hey, we still got a couple seats left on that boat, man.
Oh yeah,
What's
we
good?
need some more people on the boat. We gonna do a live podcast.
We need some fellas on there. I'm the only fella on there.
You're not coming?
I'm supposed to be out of town.
Oh yeah,
I'm still trying to make it. That's what I'm saying. If they can push the baby out that money and snap back.
Yeah, probably no.
Deontay, she can snap back off Deontay.
It's this Sunday. We go 7 and 9. We gonna do the boat. So we're gonna do a live podcast.
But it's definitely more intimate. But I think just like when she was just talking about communication, you need to communicate with that person that you having sex with to help get you there.
Yeah.
To help get you there. And like, it's gonna be some things that a man not gonna be with. It's gonna be certain things that a woman not with. But I think overall, a woman is gonna cheat sexually when she's not getting pleased at home. You know what I mean? That's what if you putting it down, a lot of women will put you already know. A lot of women will put up with a lot of shit if they getting hit right.
Oh hell!
If you ain't doing nothing in that bedroom, she be more quick to walk out the door, leave your ass, go cheat. But if you do what you supposed to be doing in that bedroom,
it's a little more
a little bit more patience.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's why I said you got to learn your woman body, learn what she like, learn, you know what I'm saying, intimate details and foreplay. A lot of us men be leaving that foreplay out.
I heard that.
A lot of men be leaving foreplay out.
They say niggas just come right in straight out his jeans and
right, niggas just jump naked.
Like
and
damn, niggas straight
right
out of your jeans.
So a lot of people leaving out foreplay. Foreplay will get it wetter than all that. Then just actually the
foreplay is supposed to get you. It's supposed to get you there. So everything else after that is a bonus.
But mental foreplay too, like throughout the day, send little texts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Go in the bathroom at work, take a little flick right quick or something. You know what I'm saying? Just to get her stimulated and have her ready for you and thinking about you. I think all of that can contribute to a better sex life and better sex and better intimacy. But when we just, like you said, I want to do a missionary. I don't want to do anything else. I think you do have to be experimental, but you got to know what your boundaries is and you got to know what your woman's boundaries is.
Absolutely.
Because these niggas want their ass licked nowadays. I don't know what's going on with these niggas with this, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of things though, because we talking about like spit, all kind of stuff going on. I think you just need to check in with your partner. Like even like I hear a lot of dudes like the whole choking.
Kissing is a big one.
Or choking or just stuff that
well sometimes once you have that conversation, sometimes a lot of men don't even know what they woman favorite like position is. They ain't never asked her until you ask her, right? Then you figure out that damn, every time I do that, she gonna do this,
especially when you thinking that you pleasing her. Because like she just said, it's a lot of women that have to fake orgasm so they don't feel bad or they don't want to hurt his ego. But I would rather you tell me if I wasn't doing something right. I would rather you tell me and let me know. It can stroke a nigga ego. It can hurt a nigga ego, but you got to be man enough to know, like, I'm not perfect. Like, I can improve on anything.
Ain't nobody doing no dick. I can improve.
Huh?
They is not accepting that.
Well, yes, they is.
Maybe you can do it better next time. Like, what? They're not taking that. It's
about how you say no. Because
it sound so easy.
It's about how you say it, though. You got to be able, if you gonna be in a real relationship, a long lasting relationship,
Yeah.
y'all got to be able to be honest with each other.
Yeah.
Like it's just like if y'all in the mall and you see big old ass, you doing like this, man, your girl might
I'm
be
gonna
like,
slap your eyeballs out.
that's what I'm saying. Your girl might be like, okay, look and turn the hell back.
Yeah.
I see her too.
Yeah.
Y'all got to be having an open, be able to have an open relationship. I mean, open, not open relationship, but open, honest relationship that y'all can talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, Crystal said, I ain't even having sex with you.
she said, I'm not even having sex. She said, no, she said, I'm not having sex.
I know. If you can't get me wet
by
by
kissing. And a lot of people know how to kiss.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of people know how to kiss.
That's true.
So that's why
you had to have that when you was younger and motherfucker was kissing for 4 hours. Goddamn lips was numb when you was a kid. No sex, is all kissing and rubbing against each other. Jeans on, just rubbing.
Nice dry humping.
Yeah, dry humping.
No, yeah, but you gotta throw the kiss in there.
Yeah, you gotta throw the kiss in there.
I'm sorry, to all white
shit,
fans.
we thought we was really
some
shit.
People,
we thought we was really having sex back then. Shit.
I agree with Crystal. If he can discover that without me telling him, that makes it even better.
Yeah, learning your woman.
Sets him apart.
Yeah, learning your woman and figure out what she like because.
What? Go ahead, say that shit.
We be in the barbershop, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it be dudes that be like, man, she gonna get about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. We going back and forth, bro, about
10
this.
minutes.
Oh,
she
no,
don't get about
you know what? I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't no hour or two. I don't even do all that.
But what's too long and what's too short? Cause 10 minutes.
Wait, and you gotta clue in, you gotta say everything. Say total with foreplay, everything. Cause sometimes nowadays foreplay be longer than the goddamn actual sex.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
So the foreplay together, then the rest gonna come fast, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna listen.
Wait,
it's gonna
wait a minute. So you ain't with rounds?
Hell no. I don't need no rounds. No, I don't.
When people get a lot of people when they get older, that shit don't really, and especially it's a lot of people.
Like who?
But,
like, what do you mean by rounds? How
you know what a round is? Round one
duration.
Oh, you mean okay? So you mean to do something right?
Round
and you mean do something right? You mean do
Yeah.
something, Warren? Take a nap and wake back up and do it again, or no?
Or go get the towel, go get something to drink,
and come right back.
Yeah.
No, you need to let me lay for a little bit.
What?
Let's go to sleep. Go to bed.
So she Iron Mike then in his prom.
I'm putting you to sleep.
It's a lot of women that ain't doing no run. Like I know some dudes that still be talking about they had. Yeah, man, we had for 4 hours. 4 hours?
Hell no.
Said,
Go to bed.
That's crazy.
I don't like that. But I think it's more men out here that's giving the 10-15 minutes with no foreplay.
Not. Oh no.
No. You gotta have the foreplay.
I mean, it probably be about 30, 40 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Because she talking about 30, 40 minutes with foreplay.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 30, 40. I think 30
and
40
not only
minutes
that though, Warren, it's a lot of people that got so much going on and so busy and so.
No, that's not it. I wouldn't say that. I'm not gonna say busy part. I'm gonna say that 30, 40 minutes is that's enough for me to take care of things. And let's go to bed. Like, what time we doing? Isn't it daytime?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
You the first woman I heard say that she don't like.
What's a lot of women I heard say that. Women that tell you it gets hot. It's hot.
No, I
get off you. It's hot.
No, not get off me, but it's shit. Especially when she got hers. Now.
Yeah, like later.
Wow, bro. I always had the ones that want to.
No, we can cuddle, but let's lay down. Like, let's just relax. Let's chill. Like,
lay and cuddle after that.
Man, she gonna be knocked out then.
No, we gonna cuddle and go to sleep. We gonna go to sleep.
Why I gotta go to sleep?
Because I'm gonna put you to sleep. Like,
you want to go night, nigga?
I'm good.
He was like, "Hey, check this out, boss. Hey, check this out, baby."
I ain't never stayed up. I ain't never stayed away.
Juicing nobody. What's wrong with 4 hours?
On God, TT tied.
I'm not saying on a nightly basis.
I don't know about no 4 hours.
I'm not saying on a nightly basis, but we
talking about like an anniversary, birthday,
or y'all go to the telly. Like, okay, let's go to the Sybaris. Some access in Chicago. 4 hours not good. That's
listen, 4 hours nowadays. A woman gonna ask you, "Damn, nigga, what you popped the pill or something? What the fuck?"
But that's where the conversation had got confused in the barbershop.
But a
man said,
you know what, Warren? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, Warren. A lot of niggas might not be built like you. You know, you got a lot. You might have a lot built up.
Yeah, but
a lot of niggas might not be cut.
But we have broke it down too, though. We have broke it down too. When we say 4 hours, we're not just talking about just 4 hours of hunt. We might be talking about foreplay.
4 hours.
But still,
Hold
no
on,
more.
foreplay, oral sex,
Uh-huh.
then sex.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
what happened when you just got out of
Okay,
jail.
that's
You
what
just
I'm
got out
saying.
of
No,
jail.
wash off.
Huh?
Get you something to drink. You catch your breath. I catch my breath. Round 2.
Nigga, he just got out of jail.
Same thing.
That was
Warren,
that
you got
money.
good
That was
Warren.
that money you
Warren, you
got
got
home.
Warren, whoever. Hey,
Them
Hey,
co-
listen,
listen,
that
them
was like this.
Them sell. Listen,
Warren, that motherfucker was like, Warren, no. The tables.
listen. You go 10 years.
Oh,
You go 10 years without no sex, no human
I
contact.
believe it, Warren.
You
Warren
go.
Pipe was in there on the last two,
You
3
go-
days. Warren Pipe was like, I'm finna knock her. Nigga, I'm like my brother.
Listen,
the
the
Hey,
day
listen.
before I got out, I was
Listen,
there doing
when my
push-ups.
brother was like that nigga said, he said, bro, when I get home, nigga, I'm eating everything.
oh.
Everything.
Looking at everywhere,
He ain't care.
everywhere.
He said everything.
From the bottom of her feet to the
yeah,
top of her
yeah,
head.
everything.
You,
Do what you gotta do, bro.
listen, that's
Shout
a
out
long
to
time to
bro.
go without.
Shout out to bro.
That's a long time to go without. But it, like you said,
I don't even care if he talking about some stop and go. 4 hours. That's crazy. That's excessive.
huh? That's excessive. That's
4
that.
hours.
Hey,
That's that. I
hey,
gotta
that's some
get to
niggas.
work
Hey,
today.
that's some niggas that went to the gym for 6 hours, come home and fuck for 4 hours is more.
Nah, man, that's that. I ain't gonna be in work tomorrow.
Hey, Crystal said she loosey goosey. She do that. What? 4 hours.
That's
No,
that's-
it's
4
not
hours.
loosey
And that
goosey.
shit
She
ain't even
sleep.
fun no more.
It ain't
no
fun.
more. Hell no. Her shit gushy as
She
hell.
old lady. She old lady.
I ain't no old lady.
That
You
nigga
better put him to
said
sleep
4
when you ain't do
hours.
it right.
Damn, that's man.
After she sleep, you wake her up again. You can,
Hey, Brady said I got a strong hour in me.
you wake her up again.
Who said that?
The ladies,
Get up.
Brady said I got a strong hour in me. On
She said, what said
God,
that
like,
nigga what?
She say you trying to knock her uterus off. Listen,
Man.
you wake her up. If she sleep, you wake her up again.
I can understand
I mean,
that.
we
I can
got-
understand
I'm not saying just 4 hours like straight.
Yeah, how many times though? Because I done had it where we didn't been on vacation or something. And, we didn't have a great
Yeah.
time.
Well, the second one,
Somebody be
the
like,
second
"Ooh,
one
I wanna
usually
get-"
take a minute to come.
Yeah, every
so-
time is
so
longer.
that's what I'm saying. So yeah, the second and
That's why we
third usually
asking
take.
you,
a-
like,
You
what
get
are
that first one out the way, it's
That's what I'm
sky's the limit.
saying.
It's
Red-
sky's the
We
limit.
talking about consecutive time. We talking about consecutive.
consecutive times.
Yes, it's
Probably
consecutive. Like
3, 4.
3 hours? No, I'm talking about like consecutive, like within, like you're just straight sex.
Wait,
long?
with no break.
No break.
What's the longest?
Yeah.
Probably like 45 minutes.
Get real, right? You with us now? Now he's back, guys. What?
You
But
talking about with everything?
When you
No.
first came home, how long?
Oh,
No.
you talking about pounds?
When you
75?
Yeah.
first came
Hey,
home,
no. He said non-stop pounds.
now you ain't never pounded behind me like that. You crazy.
No, yeah.
He would never.
No, she said what's the longest you ever did?
I know, but I'm saying, is that including foreplay? You said no. You said that's straight.
No, she said sex.
Yeah, not foreplay.
That's what I'm saying. About 45 minutes.
Just straight sex.
Yeah.
Never
Ooh.
pounding like that for 45 minutes.
What?
Never.
That's not long.
That's a very long time.
That's
Hey,
a long
I
time. Warren.
wish
That's
a
not a
nigga
long
would stay with me for
time.
45 minutes. You crazy.
That's a long time.
I'm not saying it happens often. You might have one of them nights. You might have took a couple hits of Remy.
Remy should get you to.
No.
You need Duce in your life.
Do say
Or Hennessy.
anything brown gonna have you.
No, not anything. Clearly not anything. You was doing bad.
Quavo,
What you
Quavo
think?
Gold.
You are
Hey,
doing
Quavo.
bad.
Hey, Quavo Gold.
Terrible promotion for Remy.
He's
It's
gonna
terrible promotion.
No, it's not because you don't need honey. You don't need
Nobody needed honey.
perks. You don't need none of that.
See,
Take
honey,
a couple shots of Hennessy.
honey is
You
gonna
should
keep
be
it
good.
stiff. Honey gonna keep it stiff.
I
You
ain't never
ain't gonna
tried
be able to
none.
bust.
I ain't never tried none of that.
Warren, I'm finna try the 4 hours.
I ain't
Give me how many more days?
Gotta try to what?
vacation stuff like that. That's what
I was just playing.
But that's what I'm saying. That's,
He just
No,
got-
no.
bro, that's when the 4 hour post come. A vacation, a night getaway. I'm not saying like
Okay.
just regular.
Shut up, Chris. Talking
Okay.
about some 45 ain't long at all. He trying to get some.
That's
bitches
not
in here.
long.
Hey, that's a long time.
I don't think that's
Not straight humping for 45 minutes.
You watch pornos that's longer than that.
No, I don't. I do what I need to do and get up out of there. What? 45? I'm watching a whole porno.
Huh? I'm just saying.
Well, you got the
If
motherfucker.
you
Hey,
ever
Warren,
watched the porno
Warren, you got the
before,
legs of steel, motherfucker. You standing up in 45
I'm
minutes.
Planet Fitness the other day.
Because after,
Hey, Warren, you must have had your Tim's on. You was ass naked with your Tim's on, like Mr. Marcus. Niggas panicked on the floor. Niggas was like, I ain't going nowhere.
You gotta get that stability underneath you, man.
you watch whole pornos?
No, I'm saying if you've ever watched a porno.
So they don't even be 45 minutes pounding.
Yes, they do.
No,
they don't.
Yes, they watch a
probably
porno.
do
When
it,
last time
yeah.
you watched a porno?
Man,
I'm talking about these old school
I'm
pornos.
gonna go
No,
through it. I got it.
Since
All
I've
that
been
ass
grown,
27.
Since I've been grown,
All that
get-
ass 27.
Get a booty 7. I'm talking about the old school porno.
Ghetto cheeks.
Look, it came right up. She got the app. She didn't Google
Hell
nothing.
no.
It just popped right up. She said, "Let me go right to the thing."
All that ass 27. She got the app. It came up. Welcome.
Dog, the
Hey, it
app-
came up. Welcome.
No, she pulled that up too fast,
It
bro.
did it, dog.
You-
Yeah.
She hit like
Hell
two
yeah,
buttons, and that
you
shit
ain't
popped right
lying.
up.
That shit was already in the Google database.
Longest one, 42 minutes.
The longest one, 42
That's
minutes.
with everything though.
That's what
No.
everything. That's what them doing the intro. You know, they
Yeah.
do the sexy intro.
He walking in, she in the kitchen, she cooking and shit, all that.
I got the app.
I just said,
Y'all irritating.
at the first round, catch me in the morning.
Oh God. What?
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of women that's gonna wake you up after you fall asleep and like, I want to go again. So
She said the positions are how you doing it for 45 minutes. Positions, I got 3 strong ones in me.
exactly, Brandy. Brandy, get what I'm saying.
I got
It
two
ain't
strong
just no
positions.
just straight pounding. Well, you can switch position. You get creative. Get creative.
She said, Remy. What she said? She said all that shit.
Ain't
Don't
no
give a fuck.
Ain't no man.
Remy.
You're not pounding me
Lenny.
for 45 minutes, bro.
Trust me, relationships last a lot longer if every now and then you get a 45-minute in.
If he want it, but if he not asking for that shit, we're not.
I'm
doing
not
it.
saying this how on a regular basis, like a nigga just a man of steel. I just told you certain occasions.
Like bro, you started. He said,
Do
bro.
the
every-
sensual making
said-
love.
But you have
said-
to. But the
he-
whole point that we make it. Go ahead, bro. I'm
he
sorry.
said everybody want to be Superman every now and then.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to put on
But
the
you know
cape.
what? Listen, some niggas prepare themselves for a night like that. Niggas drinking his Gatorade, nigga at the crib and shit. Nigga at the crib doing
Listen,
sit-ups.
if you ever see a man just randomly doing push-ups, that's what he on. If you ever in the crib and that nigga just drop down. Yeah, what you saying though?
Yeah.
What you
That's what he
Yeah,
on.
be right ready.
You see your cousin, if you see your cousin,
Even
you
now,
be like,
hey,
"Cuz, why you always doing push-ups?"
even a
and shit?"
nail a motherfucker to the coffin.
He
Oh, if I see my man
He
doing
getting
that,
that adrenaline flowing.
I get where you going with
He
it.
getting that adrenaline flowing. But we say all that because I think men should take a vested interest in pleasing a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
let's
it's
do some other stuff, some foreplay stuff.
It's-
I don't want to do.
it's dudes
49
out here
minutes
that
of
don't
pound.
take a invested interest in pleasing their mate, and that's why some women go off and cheat
I'm not
because
gonna
they're
cheat for
concerned
that.
about getting theirs. They're not concerned about pleasing their woman and make sure their woman is fulfilled and taken care of. You know what I mean? Because just like I said, imagine if you only
Well,
if
that's
he only gave you 5
yeah,
minutes
and
and you didn't get
and
there.
that's the reason why a lot of niggas probably damn near some niggas cold enough to get that girl out the way early, like
Mhm.
meaning foreplay. That at least got her valid or somewhat
Right.
decent. You know what I'm saying? So then when you do penetration, everything else that come now is a bonus. So now the nigga working on him. Because you remember back in the day, right? So this is the thing about this. Now this
Yes,
the
ma'am, Brandy.
Hey, yeah, this the crazy thing, right? So back in the day,
Mm.
when a nigga get head, shit, you gonna want to bust, right?
Right.
But nowadays, shit, you gonna stop her in the middle of that and say, let's go.
Mhm.
I'm ready to go. You ain't finna be back in the day, you let a motherfucker go the whole time, man. But your momentum changed.
And that's why I say women want to get pleased.
Yeah.
Women want to get pleased, and this dude's out here that's not pleasing that woman in that area. So I think that's one that and communication, to my opinion, would be the main 2 reasons why women cheat. Not being sexually satisfied, and then they just like, I just can't get through to this nigga. And then when that grass start looking green on the other side, or you start getting that person that is giving you that attention, that communication that you've been lacking, that's when it start going off.
Oh, what about the what's the name? What about the, some women into getting the lick back? They get the lick back. They like that
I
too.
think more women cheat off that than just being pure sluts.
Yeah.
I think a lot of women do it more off of revenge or like, I'm finna get like y'all. Because nowadays women is matching energy.
But to me, I would think that a lick back wouldn't be enough, would it? When you just be like, I'm gonna cut ties with this situation, because getting your lick back, right? If you get your lick back, is that gonna make you say, all right, I got my lick back? You seen what you did wrong? You learned your lesson now? All right, let's start all over. Let's be good now.
But for some dudes, that's how you correct that behavior.
That's crazy.
Some
I
dudes,
think,
that's how you
I think the way to
correct
correct the behavior is get rid of the motherfucker.
That could be a form, but listen, a lot of people talk about, oh, if somebody cheat, I'll just leave. It's even a lot of females on here and in the past that say, and you say that too. But it's not always true. 80% of the time is not true. And I say that because when you really invested with somebody, when you got kids, when y'all got a house together, when y'all got bills together, y'all share so much, a lot of people not gonna just jump up and just walk away because it's more complicated, it's more easier to stay than it is to walk away.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm gonna tell you this, Warren. If I got a woman and she cheat on me, right? You best believe I plan on taking her back. I ain't telling none of y'all niggas about that she did nothing to me.
But you're not supposed to.
Well, some people do. That's
no. Wait. No, don't say some. Most people tell. Okay, well, because they can't.
So now you look stupid,
right?
When they see you go back,
embarrassment, baby.
I'm going. If I got a girl and she cheated on me with a nigga, I can't tell nobody because it's gonna make me look so bad if I take her back, especially if I planning on doing it. There's a lot of niggas I think that did that.
It's definitely
that caught their girl and never told nobody. So you thinking that their girl always been 100?
Yeah,
and they should always been going good.
I know a few. Yeah. I try to be transparent and I try to be real. So I had a person who I messed with tell me that they girl did that, and I said, well, you gotta decide what you're gonna do. And I'm done. I said, bro, but why are you done when you did X, Y, and Z, A, B, and C, 1, 2, 3? Then we ain't gonna count 8, 9, 10. You can't forgive her for this one transgression? Like, man, though, bro. I said, I know it hurt. I said, it ain't cool when the rabbit got the gun, is it? I said, but if you gonna stay, I said, one thing I need you to do. Promise me you gonna do this if you gonna stay. He said, well, I said, you can't bring that shit up no more. You can't keep reliving the past and then trying to justify why you out here doing bullshit. And that's, but you been fucking.
And that's the reason why
I said you gotta let it go.
That's the reason I think why when you in a relationship and cheating is involved, you might just end it, because I feel like the first time that you doing something that you telling her you was somewhere, that you was out, you said you was that same place before and you was cheating, she gonna be thinking you on something. That's like saying for niggas like, yeah, babe, I'm over here with my niggas at the studio. Last time you said that, you was fucking off with that girl. So now, even if he really is in the studio this time, right? But she gonna always have that in the back of her head. First time you don't answer the phone, she gonna keep bringing. That's why I think a lot of that shit keep getting brung up.
I think it can survive though, because I've seen a lot of relationships survive after infidelity. It's just how committed are y'all to each other, and how committed are you to showing her something different and showing her that you changed? Because I can't say I'm different, but I still move the same way. I still go out, stay out to 2, 3 in the morning. You was my alibi when I got caught cheating last time. You my alibi now. Even though, like you said, I might not be doing nothing. I have to change my behavior. Right, and like she said, she's definitely gonna need some reassurance now, because she knows what I'm capable of. So now she definitely gonna need some reassurance. So now I might have to check in. I might have to show her my location. I might have to FaceTime her instead of texting. You know what I mean? I might have to call her back, or I might have to make sure I answer every call when she calls me to reassure her that I'm not doing anything because I already messed up. But you gotta think, because we niggas, and we know a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas that's not finna do that. I'm not finna do all that. I'm not finna do all that. You tripping? You
some women want
finna be with me.
Some women, hey,
you gonna be with me.
It's some women want niggas to do that, and you ain't did nothing yet.
Exactly. And a lot of dudes are gonna say, I'm not
saying
finna do all that.
Well, just in case you decide.
Because of her past, but I don't think that kind of stuff is fair. If you don't go into a relationship open and ready to, get him a clean slate, I don't think that's cool.
But it's a lot of women that feel like we have to earn that first.
I think it's earned.
Do you think that's fair?
No, I don't think that's fair. No. Like, I want to be able to love on my person. Like, I want to be my man. I want to be able to love on him just openly. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to think twice before doing something nice for him, before, you know what I mean?
But it's a lot of niggas out here like that too. It's a whole lot of niggas out here that like that. They're like, where you at? No. Where you at? Who you with?
No.
Man, what you on? Man, you on some bullshit.
Like
it's a lot of insecure dudes out here. That's why a lot of this domestic violence is happening, because these niggas is like, if you know your chick bad, you got if you gonna be with a bad chick,
that ain't for the weak.
That's not for the weak, man. Talk to him, bro.
Hell yeah, that's not.
You gotta accept that niggas don't be on your girl here.
Man, listen,
whether
niggas,
she going in the corner store pumping gas,
man,
hey, baby.
Hey, niggas is checking for women that's regular smuggler, man. So what you think they doing is something that's cold?
For real.
Niggas is in women inboxes that's not even that.
And a lot of you dudes can't handle that.
Taking harder than the woman that is that.
And a lot of
yeah.
I'm sorry, I mean, cause you
that's what I'm saying. So you gotta be setting you gotta know that it ain't about what they saying to your woman, it's about what she's saying back.
For real.
That's the main thing. Like, like a lot of that's like saying, like, if you giving that nigga a lane to make him think it's a possibility, like the nigga like, oh yeah, woo, you pretty, baby, I like you. If I was with you, I'd do this, and she laugh out loud. Boy, I'm with somebody. And then he'll say, man, because you so cold, woo. And then she'll say some shit like, I mean, you never know what the future may hold. Shit like that. That's giving him a lane.
That's giving him hope.
To make him think that it could be 15. And some niggas will wait. 15 years, 20 years, they'll wait. Some niggas will wait until you come available. Some niggas will go get another relationship and wait till the woman that he really won't become available. And then leave her and go get with her.
But only to hurt her. Like, that shit don't be working out.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe no. It probably don't.
It be the men that be chasing you the longest that'll do you the worst. That shit don't be working out.
Yeah, maybe it probably ain't ready, but
I mean, but why was you chasing her? It be men chasing women for years.
Because because he looking at the outer shit. He looking at the outer shit.
Yeah. But when you're right. When you get her and once y'all done did what y'all done did, and now you looking at her you might be looking at her a total different way.
Like this won't even work for all that.
Well, not really that. It's just more so you might like for instance, right? That's like saying a woman to say after y'all had sex, she felt like, oh, you ain't been calling, you ain't been texting, but you probably wasn't doing all that in the first place.
Well, I'm talking about the men that be chasing women and don't act right when they finally get her. Why do men chase women so long and don't act right when you get her? Because you should be ready, right? Because you've been chasing me for years. So what's
the excitement
in the pursuit?
Yeah,
the pursuit might have really heightened.
So that's childish. Like, leave her alone.
That's not childish. It's human nature. It's human nature, and it's the animals do it as well. That's not saying that it's right, but or also I might be attracted to you physically. I might be turned on by everything you physically, and then once I get you, I might realize that you're not everything.
I'll use this for example. The moment that I said it's men that be trying to holler or whatever, but the moment that I said I was in a relationship.
You got flooded.
You know how many side nigga propositions I received?
I can believe that.
Yeah,
that's insane.
But that just like I said, that's just human nature. Once I put up, I'm engaged. Inbox. Oh my God, I can't believe you. It was supposed to be me and you. You know I had a crush on you. I was just waiting on you to shorty. I just was gone for 10 years. CCAP is free. You could have shot me a letter. You could have shot me a postcard. Y'all see my cousins. They well known around this city. Y'all, hey, tell bro, tell such a, come on, man.
They could have came around like most women do. They come around when the bid getting close to ending, and then they start saying, hey, big head.
My cousin just told me something the other day. He said, you want to catch a real nigga, you gotta catch him when he down. Some of y'all gotta catch him when he down. Because when he up here, a lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to reach him. When he up here, a lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to reach him. Some of y'all gotta be willing to be down when he down. But that's just human nature. As soon as that relationship status thing went up, that inbox, I'm sure it blew up. And then another thing, human nature. People want what they can't have.
Yeah.
Do you think that's a mental issue though? Like to want things that you can't have purposely?
I think
because when you felt like it were possibly available,
I think we kind of programmed from our environment.
I'm not.
No, because you know how they have lower class, middle class, and upper class.
Absolutely.
If you're in one of the lower classes, you're gonna want and strive for more or for better, right? And then once you get, let's say you set a goal. How many people you know then did this, bro? Can you speak to this too? Oh, I want that new Dodge Challenger.
Mm-hmm.
They get the Challenger. Now what? Oh, now I want to throw some rims on it. Oh, now I think my next car, I want to get that Benz truck. Every time you you get something, you achieve something, you're gonna want more.
It
I've never really met anybody who just was like satisfied.
Because it's gonna get to a point where
to the fact of a relationship, like why want people when they're with someone
it's
when
the same,
they were out? That's crazy.
It's the same concept.
That's a mental
I want
issue.
something. I want something that I can't have.
That's a mental.
And then once I get it, it might not be everything I dreamed of.
But that's a mental. But I'm talking about people wanting people when they're in a relationship, when they married. Like that's crazy.
But for men, this one thing you got to understand about a lot of us men too. A lot of us men are about the pursuit
and taking something from another man.
Some of them are. Now a lot of dudes are. It's a lot of dudes that live and breathe to be like in lame enough to just be like, I fuck bro bitch. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's dudes that they'll see you with your wife and they fuck with her when they was in high school and they would sit up there and brag about that shit. It's an ego thing, and it's definitely a mental thing, but a lot of it is an ego thing. Nigga, you might not be worth $2, but you can say that you used to mess with this girl. That's like you think ain't a nigga out there somewhere who messed with Beyonce when she was in high school, telling everybody he used to mess with Beyonce.
Yeah, nobody cares.
It's an ego thing, though. It's ego thing. And then one thing I hate to say, but I was this type of nigga at one point in time. Sometimes it's just that it's just that conquering aspect. Man, I want to fuck her.
I heard that.
I want to fuck her, and I want to see how good I can fuck her, or I want to see how, you know what I'm saying. And niggas trying to accomplish that, and that's their goal, what they set out to. Yeah. But they might not meet you and tell you that my intention is to fuck you, but that's their goal.
Oh, I hear that.
The intentions might not be great, but that's what it is.
No, I feel that, but we gotta wrap it up. It's almost my bedtime. No, I'm just lying.
Got me in here past my.
Oh, please. Nope. So y'all, next week we might be in early. You gonna be gone, right?
Oh yeah, I won't be here next week.
When will you be back?
My surgery Monday.
Right. So you're not coming back for a while. Right.
Yeah, I might not be back for a few weeks.
Yeah.
If I got a limp in here, though, I'm good. When I'm off bed rest, I'm back in here.
We're
talking plenty shit.
We had Tom pop you in on the screen.
Oh man, please do.
What? He gonna be talking crazy from home? No, he can go back to the old one.
I'm gonna lock the kids in the basement though, because they be locked.
Lock
them in the basement.
No, so Sunday. We got the live. It's gonna be 84 degrees, first of all. So we got the live podcast on the boat. It's gonna be live. We got it's $50, but it's all you can drink. We got Hennessy and Casa. We got some appetizers, some cute stuff, but it's gonna be lit. Vicky will be there, Tia will be there. Hopefully Warren will be there. Y'all know Derek.
Damn, Crystal, I'm sorry. I would have definitely wanted to comment on that on what she said. But that's we gonna say that for another time. Yeah.
Almost virgin status.
If we don't get no more fellas on there, then
nah, we gonna get some.
I might not be there.
Shut up. You coming?
All the way it's gonna be you and all the women.
Yeah.
Too much estrogen,
man. Yeah, I'm gonna be somewhere just sitting in the back.
So we gotta get the guys on. Come on, it's gonna be lit.
Hey y'all, thank y'all. Good night. Y'all be safe. Yeah. Once again, Tia, get well. Once again, Victoria, we think you in our prayers. We thinking about you, and we hope everything is going in your favor and everything is well. And pray for our city because there's been a lot going on that we didn't get to speak on too, the violence and everything. So
okay, Crystal, we
night Brandy
from Phoenix from 3 to 5 last. Yeah, okay. So but we ours is from 7 to 9. It's 2 hours. Just because we on the boat. So come on through after that, after you leave the port on the porch.
Nice, Chanel.
Good night, y'all.